you had enough of classic openings and want to try something new and easy to learn, this video is for you. Sacrificing a pawn for plenty of attacking opportunities makes it one of my favorite openings. White wins almost twice as often as black, giving it an obvious statistical advantage. Also, you don't need to memorize all the moves, the first 5-ish is enough. It's more important to understand the ideas behind an opening than to memorize every line, which you get most by playing and watching some lines of some openings. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. In the Vienna Gambit, white starts with e4 followed by e5. To this you respond with knight c3, after which black usually plays knight f6. Now starts the gambit part with f4, offering the undefended pawn for capture. Here, black has many options, but the two most common are capturing the pawn or refusing the offer with d5. If black plays e takes f4, we push the pawn to e5, attacking the knight. The knight has no free squares except for its home square, g8. This is basically a double tempo, completely undeveloping all of black's pieces. We can follow this up with developing the light-squared bishop to c4. This gives white a huge lead in development, while black's pieces remain completely undeveloped. Furthermore, if black attacks our pawn with f6 and we trade, it opens up black's king to the unblockable attack of queen to h5. From now on, black's king has to follow forced moves, with no option to escape, so let's explore the sequence. Black's king is forced to move to e7, and after queen f7, black moves to d6, to which we respond with knight e4 check. Now black has two options, e.g. e5, which is a mate in one with queen d5 checkmate. Or he can delay his fate with the move king c6, which we follow with queen d5, and after king to b6, we deliver the checkmate with queen b5. Let's rewind a little bit. When we offered black the f4 pawn, he might have gotten a bit suspicious and decided to play it safe by basically mirroring our move with d5. Now we more or less have to take with f takes e5, to which black responds with knight takes e4, expecting us to retake with a knight, which we do not. Instead, we play queen to f3, attacking the knight and developing our queen. To this, black usually responds with knight g5, thinking it has retreated to safety and gained a tempo on our queen, but it is a mistake. That is because we follow up with queen takes d5, offering a queen trade. Here, again, black has mostly two options, either accept the trade or move the knight to e6, so if I trade, the king will still be able to castle. If black accepts the trade, we recapture with our knight, threatening a fork on c7. If they do not notice it, and attack our knight with, for example, bishop to e6, we take on c7 and then take the rook. However, they might notice and protect it by moving their knight to e6. After both sides develop, white ends up with one extra pawn and a comfortable position for castling and an advantage in the middle game. If they are careful and move their knight back first, we can either trade the queen and assert dominance over the center with d4, undeveloping all their pieces in the process. Or we can protect our queen and continue to develop. If the black bishop goes to c5, we kick it out with d4. He can cause minor inconvenience with trading itself for the knight, or he can retreat to e7. Each of those outcomes, we have control over basically the whole board. Whichever line of this opening you end up playing, you get an active position and a very comfortable mid game set up for an eventual win. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this breakdown, so if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe for more, and comment if you would like to see more opening tutorials like this one, since this is a new topic for me. Also, at the time of recording, we are having a record-breaking heatwave here in Europe, and I'm literally sweating in my chair. What about we finally did something about this climate change thing?